Capricorn, welcome to your new moon in Aries reading for March 21st, 2023. New moons bring in new cycles. The theme for the next 2 weeks for you, cycle-wise, is the Death card. Change. Big change coming. Transformations. Purification. The end of one situation, the beginning of something different and new and better, hopefully. This card says that it gives you a no answer. I don't really go by that, but there it is, just in case. So, endings and new beginnings. Let's see how that's going to affect you in the coming 2 weeks. Well, with the Wheel of Fortune, that means a change of fortune. So that goes really nice together. Yes, there is going to be a shift coming. If you're at the bottom of the wheel, you're moving to the top. If you're at the top, you're moving to the bottom. But the wheel keeps on turning, so you will go to the top once again at some point when it's time. But it's usually a change of luck in a good way. I would say this, though. Even if you're at the bottom of the wheel, there is something good to be had from that. Experience, knowledge, wisdom, right? So it's, I guess, how you want to see things. Nice. You have victory in group situations. 6 of Wands. You could be leading a group into victory. People could be singing your praises, talking good things about you. It's sort of like a moment of a victory lap, and then you know you have more to go. Okay? So let's see how you react to that. We'll get more information on that in a minute. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is something to celebrate. It's the joy of life. Nice, Cappy. It is females that hold you up, right? It's the muses, so there's a creative energy along with this, but it's joyous. Whatever it is, it's joy. It's the joie de vivre. It's the joy of life. All the good things life has to offer. You are being grateful, and when you are grateful, you receive. That's what gratitude, or the energy of gratitude, does. And you receive. Za, Ace of Pentacles. Really nice. Something new. A new seed to be planted that can grow into a big money tree later. But if you plant it now and you care for it. And by that I mean continue this energy. Continue that grateful gratitude, joy in life. Okay? Really nice, Ace of Pentacles. That's also my springtime card, when you plant seeds, right? So this is a good season for you. The outcome, you're going to have some choices. So there's 7 planets that are offering you 7 choices. And so you have a lot to choose from. And that can cause some confusion, but this doesn't seem to be in a negative way, not at all. Well, you have the 5 of Swords there, so yeah, that can be a bit of a problem. 5 of Swords is working very hard for something, but very hard for something, and kind of like, let's say it's a group situation, right? And everybody's worked hard for it, but you get the big bucks. But everybody's done the same job. You win, but your colleagues or the people that you've worked with or whatever don't get what you do. So it's not a real win. At least it doesn't feel that way. It also means that your words have impact, so mind your ego. It always says check your ego at the door with the 5 of Swords if you want to avoid big dramas. But for me, the 5 of Swords is a no-win situation. And when ego is in play, it can be humiliating. So hopefully you can avoid that because you have some really, really lovely cards. So let's see what's going on and why that might be happening here. Okay, 10 of Swords. That's not bad. It kind of looks difficult, but that depends on your perception. It's the end of difficult mental situations, and they're ending while you are simultaneously beginning something good or different, right? So these are in your mental arena because it is swords. So it's mentality, but it's also action, right? Okay, so there is a situation that is done, right? New cycles, big changes coming. For me, this is good. It's just the end of difficult mental situations. You're looking for peace, and peace you shall find. I like that. I like that here. All right. Queen of Wands. This could be one of the females that has something interesting for you, has some opportunity for you. Or you could be behaving like the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is a Leo card for me. But this can also be the manifestation card because I think she has the perfect energy for manifestations. Whether I've said this to you or not, I'll say it again because I think it's important to understand that the Leo card, Leo is solar. It's the high August season when the sun is at its hottest, brightest, highest, whatever. So you have that solar male outgoing energy, which is your thoughts. What are you thinking? But she's a queen, meaning she's female, meaning that she has that passive, magnetic drawing herself from her emotions. She draws things to her. Okay? Perfect manifestation energy with the Queen of Wands, as far as I'm concerned. This is also a healing card. And it's also being the center of attention because it's Leo, it's the ego. But remember, we have to be careful of that here. So let's see how that plays out. Eight of Wands. Things move quickly. Things are very focused. So what I see here that's possible is that you could be so focused on what it is that you're doing, your goodness, that you fail to see what's happening around you or to other people. The Eight of Wands is conversation. So again, your words have impact. It's also things moving swiftly. Things might be up in the air at the moment, but eventually some of those passions, some of those wands are going to land right where you want them to because, again, this is focus, right? Eight of Wands is focusing your passions, your initiative, and putting a lot of energy behind that. And that's good. I like it. I like it. Like I said, with that Five of Swords, that can be that you ignore other people, or you can say some careless stuff, right? Maybe just in passing, maybe you don't even mean it. That's very possible, but it has an impact. So be mindful. Be mindful of the ego. It's a double-bladed sword in this case. It can help you, it can hinder you. So, what does Spirit want you to know? Yeah, Five of Wands. Okay, so another five. Five of Wands is agitation. It can be competition. So that could be what we're talking about here. Maybe other people are going to be competing for the situation. But it can also be that there's a group, right? So we're looking at the group here again. This is a group who has the same goal in mind, but different ways of reaching that goal. So it's this feeling of coordinating and putting all those pieces together. It kind of feels to me like you get your way and there can be other people who are not that happy about it. That's also a possibility here. But again, put your ego aside and you should avoid the Five of Swords when you do that. If you're chosen, then, I mean, you can't help that, right? You're good at what you do, you're good. Just don't gloat about it, I would say. The Five of Wands is some agitation and but it is also cooperative efforts. And like I said, everybody wants the same thing. It can just be some rivalry. And I think really that's where that Five of Swords comes in. Hopefully that's not you. If it is somebody else, I think you can bypass that because the Eight of Wands just means you're super focused on what it is that you need and want. And then maybe if somebody is jealous or throws their ego around a little bit, it might not even bother you. It might not even faze you because you're so focused and directed on what it is that you need to get done. And eight's an interesting energy. It's a lot of energy, but it's just energy, and you can use that energy any way you want. You can use it for good or you can use it for evil, but it's a lot of energy, and what you put behind that happens. And that's why I'm saying, to avoid that Five of Swords, to avoid that drama, that humiliation, either being placed upon you or you placing it upon somebody else, check the ego, okay? All right. But otherwise, I think it looks fantastic. And I think you're going to be quite happy with the Death card and the changes that are taking place in the next 2 to 4 weeks. This is short, I know, but it's pretty complete, and I don't want to mess with it anymore. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading, and I do dailies. Thanks for listening. Take care.